Hey everybody, welcome back! My name is Kurt, aka the Vitruvian Gamer, and we're here with a new part of my playthrough of Club Stories, the board game where you are trying to manage a club or coach a club or whatever, and you want to win and you want to reach certain goals. Now, last time we won our first match, which wasn't a minute too soon because, well, this means we're in round 4 now, and, well, it means that we need to win all but one of our matches that are still coming. So we'll see how that works. Anyway, let's get started with a new round. And the new round means that we get a new board meeting. Oh, and this is bad news because again they are trying to get a player, one of our players maybe. So let's see. First, the board meeting, Association of Football. Away fans caused a civil disturbance after the game because they lost. Oh, the club must pay for the damage done. What should we do to prevent this from happening again? Oh, we have to. We have to prevent it. Okay, so oh man. If we roll a 1, we lose 3 of our support, which is kind of bad because we need to fill the house 2 times more. Let's get it over with. We just have to pay the fine. We can't have these troubles distract our team, which costs us quite a lot of money. And let's ask for real fans to help us. So 4 minus X. Okay, so this time I'm going to take a chance this time. I do want to have more actions to take this round, so I'm going to just roll the 1 die. Let's hope we don't roll a 1. That would be quite bad, I think, but we'll see. We roll a 2, so the decision of the board, and as you might remember, the decision depends on the roll, and as you can see, this has a yellow 2 and these 2 have blue 2s. That would means we are going to do the blue one, which means we have to pay 4 coins to make sure it never happens again, apparently. So that's a little bit sad because that's a lot of money. So there goes 4 of our $7, which is painful. All right, what else do we have? If our form is higher than 4, which it is not, clearly we are at form 2, well, then there was an interested club, Sheepdale Shire. They wanted to buy our best midfielder, but no problem at all. This doesn't trigger because our form is not high enough. Oh no, the form is, by the way, is this one here. So luckily we did not win a lot of matches in a row. Anyhow, let's go to the actions that we going to do. We still need a shirt sponsor. We still need a 3rd ad board. And well, we still want more players. But let's see what we will do. Oh. Interesting. I think, we could focus on, we can do 3 actions. Oh, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 4. Oh, for what I want to do, I need 4. So that's a little bit too much. And let me think here. We could use some money as well. Yeah, I'm going to, oh man. I'm not going to buy a player yet, which is sad because I want more. I could use a midfielder, and there is one right over there, but I'm not going to do that. I think I am going to. I'm going to hire someone. Although, again, the money is a problem. Now we're going to be attracting sponsors and more sponsors. So let's do that. First of all, I'm going to pay 1 die. Yeah, I'm just going to pay a die of my choice. Let's put the red one here. And I'm going to let Megacorp. Mega companies like Megacorp are not very popular with the fans. On the other hand, they bring a lot of money. These are going to be our shirt sponsor. So that means our income goes up by 2, but the fans are not too happy that the club is in the hands of this Megacorp now. But that means we finally have ourselves a shirt sponsor, which, well, you can see it right on the right here, which gives us that as well. So, and now we are going to pay another die. Now, we want this now, so we can get that heart back, as you can see. Now, this one needs to roll a die, and it has to be equal or lower than our crowd. So we need a roll of 5 or lower. Wow, man, I'm dodging bullets here. So 5, which means good charity. Do something good. By the way, charity always sells. Earn respect with the players and the fans. So our crowd goes up again, but morale this time as well. All right, and we have a third ad board, which gives us at least 7 points at the end of the game, because now we have something that is needed. So that's something. All right, next what we will do is we have 2 more dice left. Oh no, 1, because we rolled the second one. We have 2 dice left, but 1 action. And this time, what are we going to do? I think we're not going to. Are we going to try to get a player? No, not this time. Because this time I'm going to pay a die, 1 die, and I'm going to hire someone, and we're hiring a scout this time. So this scout, and we already have one, but now this is another one. He has a wage, of course, that we have to pay, and well, he's level 1 now, so let's put him right over there in our team, and he's just a low level 1. But now we can do a free action if we want, and I'm going to do that, and it says watch next opponent. So what that does is, and by the way, he adds 2 more players to the choice that we get to buy players from, which is pretty useful. So we have more choices in players. Now we shuffle the opponents again, and now, and this is pretty cool, now we draw an opponent. Now we don't look at the team on the other side, but now we have this scout report. Them or us, that's what the press said about who was to relegate this season. So we have to defeat them. No dangerous players, 4-4-2. So it is not a good team that we are going to play against. And they play a 4-4-2. So this is one that we might be able to win. So we put that one here. That's what we know. We have found something about our opponent next time. And they play 4-4-2. Only 2 attackers, which might be interesting. So that's it. My actions are done. So now for the next thing, and that's to set up our team. So very interesting here. 4-4-1. That means he is going to have 4 guys over here. So he will have an attacking defender. So I'm going to try to stop that one at least. Also 2 attacking midfielders and 2 defensive midfielders. So we're going to keep it like it is. Now here we're going to gamble. So he will have to score. That's the one who has to score. But am I going to try to stop them? Well, we have 2 defenders, so we'll have it like this. So we're going to counter his 4-4-2 with a 3-4-3. And let's hope this is good. Now we have to choose whether or not to use our tactics as well. And I think... Oh, are we going to... They are not that strong, so let's go. Let's turn on the tactic, which puts this on top. If we use that tactic one more, morale drops. But anyway, we are ready. We are ready to rumble. We are going to play the match, and the match is against Greytown FC. Now, first of all, their fitness is lower than ours, so one of their opponents, well, of their defenders gets -1. All right, which is okay, which is interesting. Well, yeah. So let's go to the field and let's see what happens. Wow, how fast can you go to a field? All right, there we go. First, we have our attacking players. We have a 1 and we have a 5 here. Now that 1 still will not, but we can choose one of the opponent's defenders, but of course he will still be able to stop us with this other player, other defender. So I think it was a stupid move to do that. But anyway, we learn from it. Next thing that we have is our attacking defender of our opponent has 1, but we have someone there as well to defend that. So it's 1-0, by the way, because, well, Atkins scores. To the midfield, 1-1. Well, both ones versus 2-1s, 2-1s versus 2-1s, so nobody scores in midfield. But now, very important. Wow, it's still a close game here. Our attacking defender still doesn't score because he has a good defending attacker there. Well, good enough too. And he has an attacker of 1. Well, he gets stopped by our 2 big defenders, which means, although it was an easy team, we won by just 1 goal, 1-0, which means we won. So we go up to 6 points. We are in good form. There we go. We put 1 more there, and that is pretty awesome. All right, next thing that we do is to see the consequences of the match. Now, let's get this here again. We had 1 white die left, so we can roll 2 dice here. Let's see what the result is. 1 and a 5. All right, 1s are not good at all. That would be an injury of 2 weeks, but we can choose the 5, which is 1 skill. Now, we can choose that, but we can, of course, not do that because I don't have any players who can get any more skills. That's too bad, but anyway, no harm done. That's important. So we go to the housekeeping phase. By the way, we take a black cube because we have our second sold out stadium already. And then we are going to do housekeeping. We put the top card on another one of all the piles here on the left. Let's see. And also the tactics. There we go. And then we go to the next round. But not before we do this. And let me take all the cubes of the scenario card first. Now, we were at round 4, and as you can see, round 4 says evaluation. This means our directors and stuff and the board is going to evaluate us. Now, what is that? Very simple. We are going to count up every number right over here on the track, and we're going to divide the total by 2. So, in this case, 2 plus 6 is 8, plus 3 is 11, plus 4 is 15, divided by 2 and rounded down is 7, which means because of this evaluation we score 7 points and we go to 9. So a little bit closer to where we want to be, but still far away from where we have to be. Okay, so that's the evaluation. Now we go to round 5, and again we take the scenario here because we are going to cross this one here, which means each opponent's level 2 and level 3 players, or 2-star and 3-star players, will be stronger from now on. And you will notice that I can give you an example here. So if we would play this team now, that means this one here, these 2 players, the 2-star players will get +1. So these will be 2s. And this one, well, in the first race they get +0, but next time they get +1 as well. So the teams are getting stronger as our team is. So, well, things might get very interesting. But that's for next rounds, because, well, we are going to the next round. We are going to round 5, where, of course, well, not before we get our income. We need some money. There we go. Very important. We get our dice back and we reset the scoreboard. All right, and now it's time for the board meeting. And the board meeting says, board meeting, the fan club. The team does not have a lot of support during away games. Do we want to organize free buses to away games? Oh man, again, a difficult situation here, because we still, again, we don't want to lower this here because, well, we need to do one more filled stadium before everything, well, before we can get that. let's see how we can handle that. Yeah, I would love to have the red, that costs us money, but that's not too bad. So I hope to have red, which is 50% chance already. So what are we going to do? I really want to buy players this time, or at least one. Yeah, we are going to roll. That's for sure. And I think I'm going to do 2 dice. Yeah, we don't want to. Yeah, let's see. 2 dice. Oh no, 2 trees, which is really a waste of the white die. That's a big waste of dice, which means the decision is blue. And blue means that they could do it once a month. Well, the supporters are still not very happy, but at least a little bit. All right, next, the players just don't understand all of the tactics the coach wants to use. You can't use any tactics during next match, turn of tactics. So we cannot use the tactics next time. It's too bad. And then if our fitness is higher than 4, which it is not, it is 4. So otherwise our team would get a free doctor or fitness coach. Ah, that's too bad. That's really too bad. All right, action time. Let's do some stuff, and well, let's hope we can get a player, a decent player. Now, I don't think I really need the big ones with the 2 skills at this moment in time, although it might still be cool to have them. So we are going to try to get a player. That's my most important goal here. Although I am first, before I'm going to do that, I'm going to use an action, a die of my choice, to activate our scout here, who is going to watch a listed player. So I can turn over 2. Oh, look at that. And I can keep 1 up. So this one, let's try to remember, it's +1 and 2. So this one is a big one. That's a very good one. Okay, now next thing we want to do is we want a new player. And what we can do is we can try to lower the risk. Oh, do we get... It would be cool to get one that can get some more skills, of course, but I think I'm going to get an easy one because that's a midfielder. I'm going to get, or try to get, Tatum, and we need to roll a 3 or higher to get him. Now I can choose to roll 2 dice, which, well, raises my chances by quite a bit. On the other hand, I would love to do some other things as well, but still, I think, yeah, yeah, let's do it. Let's just do it. 2 dice, a 5 and a 2. Well, luckily we used 2 dice, perhaps. So we managed to roll a 5, which means we hire Tatum. We have to pay him. It's not for free, so we have to pay 3 coins. And now we have a new midfielder. And let's hope our attacker is good enough to beat a lot of them. So, or is he going to be an attacking midfielder? Oh, no, he's going to be a defending midfielder here. There we go. And he's a big one because he's a 4. Let's get this one here. Yes, because we can. Right, so it means we also put 1 player more in the stack there, and we used all our dice, sadly enough. But we are going to use our scout first, who is going to scout the next opponent, so we can figure out which tactic we are going to use. Well, not tactic, formation we are going to use. This is our opponent, and we are playing an average team. We'll probably avoid relegation. No big players here. Do not underestimate the attacking midfielders, though. So that's what we know. A 4-4-2 again. And well, let's see what we are going to do here. Well, we cannot use our tactics this time. So 4-4-2. So he will have a lot of defenders. I don't think it's useful to put this attacker here then. We have to focus on this attacker, and maybe not even this one either. So I think I'm going to play a 4-4-2 as well against that team, and hopefully, well, we can get through somehow. Oh, I don't think we're going to win this one. I'm afraid. But hey, we'll see. So, we're going to match day, and we are playing Downtown United. And let's see, first, the attackers. Well, I only have one attacker here that's attacking, but he's a strong one, 5. Against his biggest one is a 2. Now, mind you, this other one here, 2 stars, is 2 as well, because they leveled as well. So, we score 1-0. His attacking defender doesn't score because we equal him 1 against 1. Alright. Next is our midfielders. 2 1s versus a 1 and a 2, so no goals there. And sadly enough, he has a 3 here and a 2. The 3 we can stop, the 2 not, because we have a 1 here, which means they score 1 versus 1. And now we are lucky, I guess, because they're attackers. First of all, our attacking defender is not stopped by him, which means we score 2-1. We score 2-1, and his attackers are a 2 because of the level up, and a 1, which means we stop them. We don't get another goal, so that means we win. Wow, a 3rd game in a row. We go up to 9 points, folks. 9. And we get, well, we are superb now. Our form is superb. Awesomeness, awesomeness. We have 9 points. We need 3 more points. And we have 2 more matches. That means we go back to the match consequence. This time, only 1 die. Only 1. Let's roll a 6. I should have bought another player because I cannot raise his skills. And each time you raise a skill, well, you get a point as well. Plus challenges that you might do and might give you points. This is sad. This is too bad. Anyhow, it's not too bad. We won the game, which is pretty neat. And that means we go to the next round with 9 points. Oh, let's go, let's go. Let's go to round 6. But first, we get income, 2 coins. And we do some housekeeping. We put this scout on top of this director. This here. This player goes on top of that one. Or not, maybe. Oh, this is a difficult choice here. There. And then the tactics change as well, the possible tactics. Alright, board meeting time. Board meeting. Well, this is the board meeting, and it says, "Worried player, the training sessions are not intense enough for a professional team. We need to train harder." Alright, these things are not too bad. These are all pretty good. So let's just roll a die. We don't use another white die. Let's just roll the one red die we have. It's a 2. So the board decides it is blue decision. And the blue decision says, yes, let's work on the stamina of the team in the gym. +2. Bam! We are on maximum fitness. And that might be a reason to still use this tactic. Might be interesting. Alright, next. Team doctor. Your coach has the flu. He has to stay at home. Put an injury token on it. You cannot use his skill this turn. So we have to put an injury token on our coach. Which means we cannot change tactics. Well, that's not too bad. Then we have to stay at the tactics that we already know. If this is lower than 3, then the director, well, the coach is not very popular, but no problem. Our thing is at 5. We didn't get a full house, by the way. I forgot to put back these cubes here. So we still need to sell out our stadium once more. So how are we going to do that? That's a pretty good question, because I was hoping to get another steward. But that's not happening. So let's just choose some other things to do. Let's get this team stronger. We cannot change tactics this time. So let's reset this, by the way. So I think we might just focus on getting another player. Yes, let's do it. And I'm going to try something else. I'm going to try something as well. So first, I'm going to show you something that I didn't do yet. So here on the bottom of these tracks here, of 3 of these tracks, is a symbol of roll a die. Now you can try to raise these bars as well by rolling a die, and if you roll higher than the number here on the track, then you get a +1 there, so you raise the track. Now I'm going to take a chance and I'm going to try something here. So if I want my crowd filled up again, I need to roll a 6, which is pretty hard. It's a 1 in 6 chance, but I think I can spare one of my dice this round, so I'm going to try. So I'm going to roll a die. If I roll a 6, that would be awesome. It's not a 6. Okay, so that was one try. So next action I'm going to try to is I'm going to we are going to try to get another player here, and this time I think we are going to try to get another midfielder. We're going to try to get Crawford in our team, which needs a roll of 4 or higher. So let's try that, and I'm going to use 2 dice this time. So let's try to get Crawford in the team. Great success here. And that means this midfielder, he's going to be, is he going to be a defending midfielder? Now this time we're going to go to choose an attacking midfielder. One problem we have is we don't have much information anymore on top of there. We can give it a 2, but I hope something better. So I'm going to take a chance, pick one out of the blue. It's better. He's a 3, which is pretty cool. All right, awesome. We have 1 die left. We could keep it for the match consequences, but I think we're going to do something else here. Or are we? Are we going to? I might hire someone, but I'm not sure if we want to do that. By the way, the player, I almost forgot, he asked for some wages. And yeah, maybe we could go and get a doctor now that we can afford it. So hey, why, or a fitness coach? That's also not bad at all. Yeah, I'm going to hire a fitness coach. So a fitness coach, that's very simple. She costs us 1 die, so just 1 die of our choice. And she comes here. We have to pay her 2 coins. There we go. She is a level 1. So that's the fitness coach. Let's put her right over there. Now, again, we are going to watch our next opponent with our scout, who is turning out to be very useful. And let's hope. Well, we need 1 more win in 2 matches. Oh, sorry, I almost saw the team. So first we have the scouting report, of course. This club promoted last season. They are extremely motivated to stay in. A fit team, but we must be capable to beat them. A 4-4-2 again. And wow, okay. So they're very motivated. And it's a fit team. So maybe they have fitness 6. So maybe I should not try to use our tactics. So let's try to counter a 4-4-2. Again, we are going to, we're not going to use 3 defenders in this case. So we have our attacking defender, that's for sure. And that means we can play 3-4-3. So let's put another attacker in the team. And we'll see what happens. This is what we're going to do, that's for sure. So, time for our match. We go to the field. And we have Steelchester Football Club. Alright, first we have our attackers 1-1 and a 5. They have 1-1-1, so our 5 scores. We are ahead 1-0. Then the attacker over there, the attacking defender, he's a 3-star player, gets +1, so it's a 2. That beats our 1 there, so he scores. Oh, we're tied at this moment. Crap. Alright. By the way, his fitness was 5, so he could have used the tactic. That's too bad. Alright, but let's see. It would have given him -1, so this goal could have been stopped. Anyway, our attacking midfielders, a 1 and a 3 against a 1 and a 3. Oh no, he's strong. Man, look at that. He gets +2. So we don't score. And on the other hand, he has a 1 and a 2. So we stop the 1 and the 2. So he doesn't score either. He has a defending attacker. So we tie. We don't win this match. We tie 1 each. That means we score 1 point. We're at 10 points. That's not enough. We need to win the next game. That's very bad. That's not good at all. Anyway, we didn't win. We didn't lose. So the form track stays where it is. We scored 1 point. But now we have to face the consequences of this match, which means we have to roll the die. Whoops, that was no roll. That was a drop. So let's roll the die. Oh, it's a 1. That's the worst thing that you can roll, of course. And a 1 means with a draw, injury of 2 weeks for one of our players. So we take this token here, and well, someone will be injured for 2 weeks. And I think it will be our attacker, which is not too bad, I guess. So it's okay. So he's injured. We set back everything to 0-0. We get 1 income. We also, well, what do we do? Well, we had to fill up this row, by the way. A new chance for a director, a new opportunity for a sponsor, and a new player that can come to our team. Let's see where we put him. There we put him, and a new possible tactic. Now we have one more problem, and that is this silly sold out stadium. But that's something for next time. This was the next part of our playthrough of Club Stories. We have 10 points. We have 2 matches left. I was confused. No, did we play 5 rounds? I have to check it. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit confused now. I'm a little bit too excited. So we're close to, well, staying in this 3rd division. We are doing pretty well. I'm not sure if we have enough to get the unexperienced pro manager points that we need, but we'll see. We'll see next time when I continue this playthrough of Club Stories. I hope I will see you there. I invite you all. If you like this playthrough, feel free to give a thumbs up. If you saw something that, well, you noticed, please put something in the comments. And, I hope to see you next time. I hope to see you all in the future. Bye-bye.